today. From Commander's Field in...
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 16 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expect him to make a run at not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Washington defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
So no gain on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, they'll throw in McCarthy. They'll roll him out right. He completes this into the hands of Jefferson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Jefferson going to go in motion right. On 1st down, McCarthy. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Here's McCarthy. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 13-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. McCarthy going to throw again. Looking middle, and that's complete. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Up the middle, Jones. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. 3rd down, here's Mason. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. In motion comes the tight end left. Jones going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now it's Mason. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
McCarthy to throw on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan. All right. right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second and 8 coming from the 19. They'll go again to Jones. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And a throw there going to be incomplete. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Now a first down carry by Jones. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And inside give to Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Here's a 2nd and 5. To the air with McCarthy. And this one's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He gets it to Addison. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. And this one is right through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady game.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down. On play action, McCarthy. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. The They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
McCarthy operating from the gun, eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Give them 32 on the play. Looking to throw McCarthy. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally. On the delay, Jones. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. 2nd and 9. McCarthy off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Back now at Commanders Field. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Looking to throw. McCarthy flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field.
Kevin O'Connell clearly unhappy with that call, and he's thrown that.
So the challenge not a successful one, as this will stay an incomplete pass. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A give to Jones. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Second down and a yard. Moore, the man in motion. Quickly to Addison here. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, McCarthy being chased out left. He's going to get that. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And now here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen. I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. They'll hand it to Mason. And he will have a Viking first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
On the give, it's Mason. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow